Hello, this is Shira, and this is your January 2021 astrological outlook. And this is for the cardinal signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So to start off, we have the sign of Aries or Aries rising. And in January 2021, Mercury, the planet of communication, for the first week, Aries rising, will be in your natal or your solar 11th house. So with Mercury in the same house as Jupiter and Saturn conjunct, this is a great time for all efforts with your friends and all efforts with any kind of groups or organizations. So this is going to be very paramount for you, Aries rising. And of course, the first week, Mars is also Aries on your first house for the first week. And Mars, of course, is at its best in Aries. Now, on the 6th of the month, Mars will go into Taurus, and that will be in your natal or your solar second house. Now, Mars will square off your second house by your 11th house for most of the month. So, be careful with all business or work connections with any organizations or your friends, Aries rising. As they say, you don't want to mix business with pleasure. But if you have to, Aries, then just be cautious with regards to no bullying, or don't be too assertive or aggressive with people that are close to you that you share like-minded goals. Now, Venus will be in Sagittarius also up until approximately the first week of the month. And that's great, especially for you late Aries or late Aries rising, as Venus will be in your natal or solar 9th house. So this is a great time to finish up on some kind of studying and some contractual agreements. However, Venus will be switching into Capricorn on the 8th. So this is going to make a rather conservative or various tone for your work and your career, Aries rising. And you will find yourself rather ambitious, especially since Venus is with Pluto, as with Venus in Capricorn mid-month and especially towards the end of the month, Aries. So you're going to feel like for once you are receiving some kind of prominence or some rewards in your career. At the very least, Aries, you will find that you are especially loving your career ambitions and your goals, and some doors may open up for you for some new jobs or business opportunities. So we are looking at Uranus in Taurus, and that will also be with Mars. And because Uranus rules the 11th house, where the Aquarius stellium is for you this month, that adds a touch of extra caution with regards to those that are your closest confidants and associates. So, expect the unexpected with regards to your friends, but with Uranus with Mars and with the Aquarius stellium, this can add a touch of excitement with all you do with your hopes and your dreams and, of course, your closest confidants. So, looking ahead with the Sun also at the top of your chart this month in Capricorn, this is going to add an added emphasis to you gaining some kind of accolades. And the Capricorn stellium does add quite a bit of a sextile to Neptune in Pisces. So, this is a great time, especially early in the month with Mercury there, to really make an effort, Capricorn, to shine. This is your month, Aries rising, for your career and your friends' connections. The next sign we move on to is Cancer rising for January 2021. Next, we move to the sign of Cancer for January 2021. And Cancer rising. For the first week, Mercury will be in Capricorn. And that's great for communicating what you really need and you really want to your significant other. It's a great time, especially with Mercury there, for communicating all contracts and negotiations regarding business. Now, once Mercury moves to Capricorn on the 8th of the month and meets up with Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, this will be in your natal or solar 8th house, Cancer rising. So this is a month for you of transformation, and especially with Mercury there mid-month, it's a great time for you to express your emotional depth and your needs to everyone. And you may feel especially deep and emotional as well at this time, Cancer rising. Perhaps there is something personally that will move you very greatly. And it's additionally a great time to study all spiritual or mystical subjects. However, with the Sun in Capricorn, this will be also in your partnership zone. So with the Sun casting a light with your partnerships, it will be a wonderful time, extenuated as Mercury in the first week, Cancer rising, for really projecting the need for commitment in all relationships. And because the Sun is there, perhaps you will get some kind of local fame or notoriety regarding your wonderful, secure Cancer business sense. So, moving along, we do have Uranus, which makes a blessed trine to the Sun this month. However, Uranus is still retrograde. However, that will only be up until the middle of the month. But some of your unique and original creative ideas will also become a spotlight. However, with Mars joining up with Uranus in your 11th house, you are going to be especially assertive and creative and daring with those that are your friends or best confidants. This is a great time to put forth those wonderful original ideas with all those clubs, organizations, and Cancer that can also include social media. And with a trine to Neptune, with your Cancer sun or rising in your 9th house, it's a great time to go back to school or do some serious studying this month. If Neptune is on your midheaven, it's a great time that you will shine in your career or your ambitions. Perhaps you will also receive some long overdue rewards, and people will seek you out for your good advice and your sensitivity this month. So this is a month for you for emotional depth and to put your best foot forward with regards to business and all forms of partnerships, Cancer or Cancer rising. Next, we move on to the next cardinal sign of Libra. Libra rising, this is your January 2021 astrological outlook. Now for you, Libra or Libra rising, the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction will be in your natal or solar 5th house. And because Mercury is also going to meet up with that Jupiter and Saturn conjunction this month, especially on the 8th, this is going to be a good time for you for, well, fun. And with Jupiter and Saturn there for the next year, you will be thinking of creative ways to, well, be creative. This is a great time for you to possibly start a very original or unique business idea. And because Mercury at mid-month, you will find this is a wonderful time of all forms of expression. And if you are so inclined, connecting with children or children's interests. And it's a wonderful time to just expand and communicate your thoughts of going on trips, vacations, hey, and all those speculative adventures. And additionally, we have Mars in Aries up until the first week of January. So for the first opening days of the month, Libra rising, you are going to be especially assertive in getting what you want regarding business contracts and relationships. Put your best foot forward, Libra rising. However, once Mars on the 8th moves into Taurus, you become much more emotional, and you are going to discover that you would like to somehow this month transform your life in the most rewarding way possible. And additionally for you, Libra rising, you may become more spiritually inclined and certainly find that you are looking into yourself more and doing some soul searching. However, on a business perspective, Libra rising, this is a great time to look into real estate, mortgages, or perhaps you're thinking about doing some serious investing. Also a great time to finish up or be connected with any kinds of wills or trusts that will be positive for you and those closest to you. Now, the sun is going to be in Capricorn, so that will square off your wonderful and balanced Libra nature. And the sun in Capricorn will be in your natal or solar fourth house. So there could be some conflicts with family, or there could be some issues regarding some home repairs. However, still, with the sun in your natal or solar fourth house, you will find that this is a great time to shape up anything that has to do with property or finance matters, and especially connected with your loved ones. You will find yourself right now the center of attention from all or most your family members. And with Neptune in your natal or your solar sixth house, Libra, do be careful of some of the health or dietary issues that you feel like you have had as of late. Be very clear with regards to medical or employees or job concerns. Perhaps that job that you've had may be something you find that you have outgrown and you want to change right now. But do be cautious with anything and everything connected with your health. But if you are very clear and conscientious, you will find your health will be wonderful in the month of January. Now, we have Uranus with Mars in Taurus from about the first week onward of January 2021. So again, this area of depth for you will be rather exciting. You may find, Libra, that you are more sentimental or deeper with regards to your emotions than your normal Libra self. But this can be rather exciting. However, Mars and Uranus in the 8th house can rule beginnings and endings. So perhaps this may be the time to begin something of importance to you, or to close the book on something that you feel needs to be put to rest. Next, we move on to the cardinal sign of Capricorn for January 2021. Hello, Capricorn. So, looking ahead, this Capricorn for you in January, your birthday month, is a great time to shine. With the Sun and Pluto on your natal or solar first house, you still got the power, Capricorn. You are going to be especially aggressive, putting your best foot forward and showing everyone just who the boss is. You are a heavyweight in your birth month. And this is great, and especially with the new moon in your sign on January 12th. You're really going to be putting some fresh energy into your appearance or impressing everyone around you with your wonderful, outgoing, yet business sense and serious nature. However, we have both Uranus and Mars in Taurus from about the first week of January, and that will make a trine to your Sun or rising Capricorn, and that will be in your natal or your solar fifth house. So you will feel especially exciting with regards to love and romance and spicing up your life in all forms of expression. It's a good time to start some kind of speculative adventures right now, Capricorn or Capricorn rising. And you may find that that creative hobby that you've had for so long is now going to be a career for you, at least part-time. And you may find some unexpected news connected with children now. And that notorious Jupiter-Saturn conjunction with Mercury close to mid-month in Aquarius, Capricorn rising, is going to be in your natal or your solar second house. And of course, the second house is connected with your speech and your money. So any ideas or anything you convey, Capricorn rising, to those right now are going to be very positive, and people will sit up and listen and take notice of what your ideas are. And you will find that this is a great time, a perfect month, Capricorn rising, to expand on all your financial assets and money. Maybe you will find that business venture that you've been trying to get off the ground works now, and your money will grow by leaps and bounds. This is a great time to open up that savings account this month, Capricorn rising. Now, we also have Venus in your first house, and with your sun, oh my goodness, Capricorn, you are really just extenuating your sensitivity and your charm to everyone closest to you. That can also be connected with all your business or personal connections. You will find that this month you are especially attractive to anyone and everyone that you communicate with. They just can't get enough of you, Capricorn. And with Neptune in Pisces making a sextile to your Capricorn stellium this month, and that is from your third house, you are just communicating so well. It's a soft, gentle touch that really attracts all admirers to you this month. However, with Neptune there, you must be careful, Capricorn rising, that you are very clear about your intentions to those around you. And be cautious about some of those neighbors. And whatever you speak and whatever you are writing will be especially very dreamy and imaginative. However, you will also have, with Neptune in your creative area of the third house, a very unique bend with regards to all communications and writing. All in all, the cardinal signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn will have a wonderful yet very expansive January of 2021. It will be about the unexpected and business and a focus on all relationships. So, happy 2021. If you'd like to get in touch with me, my contact information is down below. I give one-on-one readings and written reports. Please subscribe to this channel and press the bell notification. Until next time, many, many blessings.